Before the first light of dawn pierces the horizon, before the hum of the world awakens, I invite you to pause. Breathe deeply, my beloved. You have come far, and every breath you take is precious to me. This quiet moment is sacred, a gentle meeting between your soul and mine. As you rest here, know this truth. I am with you, not in fleeting glimpses, but in the deep rhythm of your being, in the pulse of your heart that beats with purpose. I have seen the nights when you lay awake, eyes fixed on the ceiling, your mind weighed down by questions that found no answer. I watched as tears slipped down your cheeks. Not one was wasted, not one unseen. Every sigh, every ache, every whispered prayer in the stillness of the night, I gathered them all, holding them close to my heart. You may think you were alone, but you were never abandoned. Even in the silence, my presence surrounded you like a cloak of mercy and light. The road has not been easy. You have stumbled through valleys shadowed by uncertainty, walked across deserts of exhaustion where your spirit felt parched and your hope dimmed. But child, do you know what I saw in you through it all? I saw endurance, quiet, uncelebrated, yet radiant. I saw the strength that refuses to surrender, the faith that flickers but never dies. Each time you rose after a fall, heaven rejoiced, for your resilience is a song that echoes through eternity. When life pressed heavily against your chest and you felt the air thinning, I leaned close. I whispered into your soul, "Hold on, I am still here." And though your eyes could not see me, your spirit felt my nearness like a gentle flame flickering in the darkness. That flame, it is not fragile. It is me dwelling within you, shaping you into who you were destined to become. You were not created to simply survive, but to rise, radiant, restored, renewed. Even now, as you listen, the past whispers, regrets, mistakes, fears, but let my words pierce through those echoes. Your past does not define you. Every failure was a stepping stone to wisdom. Every delay, a divine redirection. I've been weaving each thread of your story into a tapestry of grace. And what seemed like broken pieces are being reshaped into beauty beyond your imagination. Do not despise the waiting seasons. They are not empty. They are where roots deepen, unseen but powerful. When you thought I was silent, I was cultivating miracles beneath the soil of your soul. Every unanswered prayer was preparing you for a greater revelation. And when my timing unfolds, you will look back and whisper, "It was worth it." Let your heart rest, beloved. You do not need to strive to earn my affection. You already have it, wholly and unconditionally. Nothing you could do would make me love you more, and nothing you've done can make me love you less. My love is not a reward. It is your inheritance. It flows freely like an endless river, cleansing, healing, restoring everything it touches. You have wondered, why must I endure this pain? Listen closely. Pain is not punishment. It is preparation. Through pain, empathy is born. Through loss, gratitude blossoms. Through trials, courage is revealed. Each tear you've cried watered the seeds of strength that are now beginning to bloom, and I am tending to those seeds, ensuring that what grows from them will bring you peace, purpose, and joy beyond comprehension. When you walk through the fire, it will not consume you. When you stand amid storms, you will not drown. For I am the one who commands the waves and the wind, and they obey my voice. When chaos surrounds you, remember this: I am your peace. You need not fear the unknown, for I have already walked ahead of you, clearing paths, breaking chains, and lighting every step you take. There will be moments when your faith trembles, when you feel small against the vastness of your challenges. Do not let shame take root. Even the smallest seed of faith has power beyond measure. It is not your strength that moves mountains. It is your trust in me. When you whisper, "Help me," heaven listens. And I move in ways unseen to turn your sighs into songs of victory. Let go now of the burdens you were never meant to carry. Release the guilt that has chained your joy. Lay every fear, every unspoken sorrow at my feet. You were never designed to walk this journey alone. I am your refuge, your safe place, your unwavering companion through every season of life. Take this moment to breathe deeply again. Inhale my peace. Exhale your worries. Inhale faith. Exhale fear. Let your soul rest in the rhythm of divine stillness. Even now, I am renewing your strength, lifting the weight from your shoulders, and filling your heart with courage once more. You are seen. You are known. You are loved beyond measure. I am not distant or indifferent. I am closer than your next breath. The same power that formed the stars and set the oceans in motion now flows through you. Rise, my beloved, for your story is far from over. This is not your ending. It is your awakening. And as you step into this new dawn, remember, I go before you. Every closed door, every detour, every heartbreak was preparing the way for what's about to unfold. Trust me, even when the road ahead is unseen. For the same hands that held you through the storm are now guiding you into calm waters. Walk with confidence, for I am your shepherd, and you shall not want. Now rest in this truth. You are safe, you are chosen, and you are deeply loved. The night may linger, but dawn always comes. And when it does, it will reveal the beauty I've been crafting all along, within you and around you. Let peace settle upon your spirit now, like sunlight warming the horizon of your soul. The morning light begins to touch the sky, and I see your spirit reaching again for hope. Even when you do not feel strong, even when your faith trembles, you are still moving toward me, and that is enough. My grace does not demand perfection. It delights in sincerity. When your hands tremble in prayer, I hold them steady. When your voice breaks under the weight of sorrow, I turn every tear into a melody of mercy. Nothing you bring to me is ever wasted. I know there are days when the noise of this world feels unbearable, when everyone's opinions grow louder than your own heartbeat. You long to do what's right, yet confusion surrounds you like a mist. In those moments, remember, my voice is not found in the chaos, but in the stillness. When you quiet the world and breathe my name, you will hear the whisper that never lies, the voice that says, "You are mine." The path becomes clear, not when you see everything ahead, but when you take the next step in faith. You have searched for meaning in many places: success, approval, relationships, security. But true peace does not come from what you build with your hands. It flows from what you surrender to my hands. Let go of the need to control every outcome. When you release your plans to me, I will exchange your striving for stillness, your worry for wisdom. For I know the thoughts I have for you, thoughts of peace, not harm, to give you a future and a hope. Trust that even what feels delayed is divine timing unfolding. There will come a day when you look back and realize that the closed doors were acts of protection, not rejection. When relationships ended, I was not taking love away. I was making space for the kind that reflects mine. When opportunities slipped away, I was steering you from what would have broken your spirit. Every no you received from this world carried within it my yes to something better. Do not mourn what I have removed. Celebrate what I am preparing. Sometimes the greatest blessing is not what I give, but what I withhold. Because I see what you cannot. I see where certain roads lead, and I love you too much to let you wander where your soul would wither. Even in your unanswered prayers, I am answering the cry beneath them, the cry for peace, safety, purpose. My timing may stretch your patience, but it will never betray your trust. Wait a little longer, child. The season of fulfillment is closer than you think. There are moments you've said, "Lord, I cannot go on." And yet, you did. Each time you thought it was the end, you discovered a new strength rising from within. That strength was not your own. It was mine flowing through your veins, breathing courage where fear once lived. You are living proof that divine power is perfected in human weakness. So when you stumble again, don't hide your fragility. Bring it to me and watch how I turn it into fire. Do not measure your worth by what others say or see. You are not defined by your accomplishments or failures, your appearance or possessions. You are defined by the one who formed you in love before time began. I shaped you intentionally, placed gifts inside you that no one else carries. The world may overlook you, but heaven never will. And the moment you stop chasing validation from others, you will begin to hear the applause of eternity. You have wondered, what is my purpose? Child, your purpose is not hidden. It unfolds through obedience. When you show kindness, you reflect my heart. When you forgive those who hurt you, you break the chains of darkness. When you choose love over pride, you build a bridge between heaven and earth. Every small act done with faith becomes part of a grand, eternal story. I'm teaching you to walk by faith, not by sight. Faith is not the absence of doubt. It is the courage to move forward despite it. Every step of faith draws you closer to who you truly are, a child of promise, not fear. The storms that once terrified you are now teaching you to dance in the rain, because you have learned that peace is not found in the absence of trouble, but in my presence within it. There is beauty in your becoming. Every scar is a testimony, every lesson a light for someone still lost in the dark. When you speak from your pain, others will recognize my grace. When you choose to forgive, you break a cycle that has bound generations. You are not merely surviving, you are transforming, carrying the fragrance of heaven into every place you go. Your story is not over. It is being rewritten with glory. So take heart. Though you walk through valleys of uncertainty, you are walking toward victory. Even when your steps are slow, they are sacred because they move in the direction of my will. You may not feel progress, but faith often grows in silence. And when the appointed time comes, what you have prayed for will rise suddenly like dawn after a long night. Your waiting will not be wasted, not a single second of it. I am building something within you that no storm can destroy. The world builds monuments that crumble, but I build souls that endure forever. Each moment of surrender is laying a foundation of eternal strength. One day, when others ask how you made it through, you will say, I didn't. God carried me. And those words will ignite hope in hearts that thought it was too late for them. Remember this truth always. You are never walking alone. My angels surround you. My hand shields you. My spirit strengthens you. Even when life feels quiet, heaven is active on your behalf. You are covered, not by luck, but by divine intention. Walk boldly because grace walks with you. Now breathe again, slowly. Feel the peace settling over you like soft rain on weary soil. You are exactly where you need to be, in the middle of my will, under the canopy of my protection. Rest your thoughts, child. The same God who began the work within you will be faithful to complete it. Let your heart be still and know that I am God. I'm not finished. I am just beginning. Now there comes a moment in every journey when you begin to realize that strength is not found in striving, but in surrender. You have fought hard battles, carried invisible weights, and tried to fix what only I could heal. Now I am calling you to rest, not a rest of passivity, but a rest of trust. For when you rest in me, you do not lose progress, you gain peace. It is in stillness that my power moves most deeply within you. The world has taught you that control is safety, that hustle is holiness, that exhaustion is evidence of worth. But my kingdom operates differently. In my kingdom, humility is strength and dependence is victory. When you let go of what you cannot control, you make space for me to move. And what I can do with your surrender is far greater than what you could achieve through effort alone. Be still and know that I am God. There have been seasons when you felt hidden, unseen by the world. You wondered if your prayers had vanished into the wind, if your faith had gone unnoticed. But every hidden season is holy. Just as seeds must rest beneath the soil before they bloom, you too are being prepared in the unseen. What looks like silence is not neglect, it is nurture. I am forming roots that will anchor you when storms rise again. Do not rush this process. Every delay carries divine purpose. You cannot skip the wilderness and still inherit the promise. It is in the wilderness that I teach you to rely on my voice, to find joy not in outcomes but in my presence. Remember how I led Israel by a cloud and fire, visible signs of unseen faithfulness. That same faithfulness surrounds you even now. You may not see the map ahead, but you carry the compass within. My spirit is that compass, guiding, correcting, whispering truth when confusion tries to take root. When you feel lost, do not look outward for direction. Look upward. Your steps may seem small, but each one taken in obedience builds a bridge toward destiny. And when you look back, you will see how perfectly the path was aligned. I never waste a step taken in faith. You have prayed for open doors, and some have closed instead. Do not see this as rejection. It is redirection. I am protecting you from what looks good, but would destroy your peace. Some opportunities were never meant to shape your future. They were meant to reveal your discernment. Each no from heaven is wrapped in mercy, even when it feels like loss. Trust that I close doors not to limit you, but to lead you to something eternal. When I withhold something, it is not because I am cruel. It is because I see the end from the beginning. You see fragments. I see the whole picture. And what I am building requires a foundation that cannot be shaken. Every disappointment, every unanswered prayer, every lonely night has become a stone in that foundation. You are being built into a living temple, strong and beautiful, worthy of the spirit that dwells within. Child, I have heard your secret cries, the ones you were too weary to voice aloud, the ones whispered into pillows soaked with tears. Not one has escaped my notice. I have kept them all in my heart, turning them into intercession before my throne. Every tear you shed has watered your destiny. One day you will see the harvest of those hidden sorrows, and it will be joy overflowing. You often ask me for signs, and those signs have their place. Remember, my greatest sign is my presence. When you feel peace in chaos, that is me. When unexpected kindness finds you, that is me. When the sun rises again after a night of despair, that too is me. Do not look for me in distant miracles alone. Look for me in the quiet mercies of each day. You wonder if your prayers matter. Hear this truth. Every prayer leaves a mark on eternity, even the ones spoken with trembling lips, even the ones that end in silence. Heaven does not measure the length of your prayer, but the love within it. When you pray, you are not talking into the air. You are entering a sacred conversation that moves the heart of God. And though you may not see the results yet, every word sown in faith will bear fruit in time. You have been hard on yourself. You think of all the things you should have done differently. But grace does not demand perfection. It invites growth. If you could see yourself through my eyes, you would stop punishing yourself and start rejoicing in how far you've come. You're not the same person you were a year ago. Pain has refined you. Faith has reshaped you. Celebrate progress, even when it feels invisible. Forgive yourself as freely as I have forgiven you. Do not hold yourself captive in prisons I have already unlocked. Guilt is a chain you were never meant to wear. Step into freedom, the kind that breathes light into every dark memory. When you forgive yourself, you make room for healing. And when you forgive others, you release heaven's power into your story. Remember, forgiveness is not forgetting. It is freeing. It is choosing peace over poison. I know it hurts to let go of the pain that defined you, but that pain cannot heal you. It can only chain you. Let it fall now, and watch how I turn your scars into sacred symbols of survival. What once wounded you will one day be the place from which healing flows to others. So breathe again. Lift your eyes toward the light breaking through the clouds. The past does not hold you. My promise does. You are being remade not by effort but by grace, and grace never rushes. It restores, it renews, it redeems. Stay close to me, and I will teach you how to walk freely again. Rest, beloved, not because the journey is over, but because your soul needs renewal. You have carried enough. Now let me carry you. I am the calm in your storm, the light in your darkness, the hand that never lets go. Be still, breathe deep, and know you are held. The night may be long, but dawn is already on its way. There are moments in life when your strength feels spent, when the noise of this world seems too loud and your spirit longs for silence. When those moments come, remember, you are not made to bear the weight of every storm. Lay your burdens down and let me hold them for you. I am your refuge, your shelter, and your everlasting calm. You do not need to understand everything to trust that you are safe in my hands. You have walked through seasons that tested your patience, where prayers seemed unanswered and doors remained closed. You questioned whether I heard your voice, whether I cared at all. But faith is not built in answered prayers. It is built in waiting. It is when nothing seems to move that you learn how deeply my presence runs. Every silence was not my absence. It was my shaping of your heart. I have been closer to you in your pain than in your joy. Do you remember the moments you thought you would never survive? You thought the heartbreak would consume you, that grief would swallow every spark of hope. Yet here you are, breathing, standing, still capable of love. You have grown softer, not weaker. You have learned compassion through your wounds, and through it all, I have been weaving redemption through every shattered piece of your story. When you faced betrayal and confusion, I was there, not distant, but within your heart, whispering, "Forgive." Forgiveness does not excuse the hurt. It releases the power it held over you. The moment you forgive, chains begin to fall, and peace begins to rise. Your forgiveness becomes a seed that blossoms into freedom, both for you and for those who wounded you. Do not hold on to bitterness. It cannot coexist with the love I've placed inside you. Let grace take root where anger once lived. You are learning to love differently now, not from emptiness, but from overflow. You no longer seek approval. You radiate acceptance. The love that flows from you now is not fragile. It is forged in fire. It carries the fragrance of survival, the beauty of a soul that has been refined, not ruined. That love is a reflection of mine, pure, steady, and unconditional. As I have loved you, so must you love others. There will always be those who misunderstand you. Some will question your faith, your choices, your motives. Do not waste your peace trying to explain what only I can reveal. You are not here to please the crowd. You are here to walk with purpose. Your calling will not always make sense to those still bound by fear. Walk in humility, and let your consistency speak louder than your defense. Child, your kindness is your strength. Do not let the cruelty of others make you hard. You are called to love radically, to give when others withhold, to shine when the world grows dark. When others throw stones, respond with prayer. When others curse, bless. This is how heaven overcomes the world, through gentle hearts and steadfast souls. Never underestimate the quiet power of goodness. When loneliness whispers that you are forgotten, remember that solitude and abandonment are not the same. In solitude, I speak to you most clearly. It is in the still hours of the night that revelations take root. Do not fear being alone. Fear losing touch with your own soul. I am with you in every silent room, in every quiet breath, in every heartbeat that calls out for more. You are never without me, never. Sometimes your pain is not punishment, but positioning. You are being prepared for greater things, for deeper compassion, for wisdom that cannot be taught in comfort. What you endure today equips you to help others tomorrow. The fire that once burned you will become the light that guides someone else. This is how I redeem suffering, by turning it into service. And what once broke you will become the bridge that brings healing to another. Do not let fear dictate your direction. Fear is a liar that distorts truth, a shadow that disappears when light enters. Step boldly into the unknown, for I go before you. Every place your foot treads has already been touched by my provision. Even in uncertainty, you are secure, for the same hands that shape the stars hold your tomorrow. Walk with courage, for courage is not the absence of fear. It is faith in motion. When anxiety tries to consume your peace, pause and breathe my name. There is no power in panic. There is power in prayer. Even a whisper of Jesus shifts the atmosphere. When you invite me into your worry, you exchange restlessness for refuge. Remember, my peace is not fragile. It surpasses understanding, transcends circumstance, and guards your heart from despair. Hold fast to that peace. It is my promise to you. There will come a day when all the pieces fall into place, when the confusion lifts and clarity dawns. Until then, keep walking. Even when you cannot see the road, I am guiding your steps. Every detour, every delay, every disappointment, all of it will make sense in time. For now, all I ask is this: keep trusting. Keep believing that I am good, even when life is not. Do not let comparison steal your contentment. The blessings I have for you are crafted uniquely to your journey. You cannot live your purpose while wishing for another's story. I am writing something sacred through your life, something that will touch hearts you may never meet. Celebrate the grace that is yours, and rejoice when others are blessed, for their victories do not diminish your destiny. Your time, your miracle, your purpose will bloom in due season. And when that season comes, you will see why you had to wait. Every tear, every delay, every moment of confusion will become part of your testimony. You will look back not with bitterness, but with gratitude. Because through it all, I was not merely changing your situation. I was transforming you. You will see how pain became wisdom, how loss became love, and how waiting became worship. All things truly work together for good. So breathe, beloved. You are still in the middle of the story, but it is already written with grace. The author of your life does not make mistakes. The chapters of sorrow are not the ending. They are the soil from which joy will bloom. Walk forward slowly if you must, but never backward, for every step you take in faith echoes through eternity. My beloved child, there are moments when life will press you to the edge, and the weight you carry feels heavier than your strength. In those moments, remember, you were never meant to walk this path alone. When you are too weak to stand, I will carry you. When your faith falters, my grace remains firm beneath your feet. You do not have to hold everything together. I am holding you. You are not forgotten. You are chosen for something divine. Sometimes you wonder if your prayers rise beyond the ceiling, if I am truly listening. But child, I hear even the unspoken. Before a single word leaves your lips, I already know the ache behind it. Your sighs are my symphony, your tears my language of compassion. There has never been a moment when heaven turned away from you. Every time you whisper my name, the angels bow in silence to listen. Do not let the delays discourage you. What feels like waiting is often preparation. I am aligning things in ways unseen, weaving miracles quietly beneath the surface. If you received everything the moment you asked, you would miss the beauty of faith, the sacred unfolding of trust. The waiting is where I strengthen your character, sharpen your discernment, and build your foundation on rock. Faith that endures is more precious than gold refined by fire. When storms rage, do not panic. The wind may howl and the waves may rise, but I am the calm within the chaos. Even when I seem silent, I am still steering the ship. You have weathered many storms, and yet here you are, stronger, wiser, still standing. That is not luck, that is grace. Grace carried you when strength failed, and grace will continue to lead you home. Do not fear the unknown. The unknown is simply the place where I have gone ahead of you. You have walked through darkness before, and every time the dawn came just as I promised. There is nothing hidden from my sight, not your confusion, not your fear, not your longing. Every step you take in faith lights a new path beneath your feet. Keep walking, even when you cannot see beyond the next step. There will be moments when the opinions of others try to drown out your inner peace. Do not let their noise define your worth. You're not who they think you are. You are who I say you are. I call you beloved, redeemed, victorious, and whole. Do not measure your progress by comparison. You are walking a sacred path that no one else can walk. Every detour is still leading you toward destiny. You have been called to be a light in the midst of darkness. Do not hide your light out of fear of judgment or rejection. The world needs the authenticity of your faith, not perfection. When you speak with kindness, when you forgive quickly, when you love without condition, you reveal my character. Each act of grace is a sermon louder than words. Be a vessel of compassion, and I will use you to heal what others have broken. When pain revisits like an old friend, welcome it with understanding. Do not resist it. Let it teach you. Pain refines what pride obscures. It reveals what matters most and clears space for joy to grow again. And when you allow pain to pass through you without hardening your heart, it becomes a bridge to deeper empathy. Blessed are those who suffer and still choose love. I know the memories that haunt you, the words that were spoken, the moments you wish you could undo. But redemption is not erasing the past, it is transforming it. What once brought shame will one day bring testimony. Do not dwell in the past, it cannot change. But your future is alive with promise. I am making all things new, even the parts you thought were beyond repair. Sometimes healing doesn't happen all at once. It happens quietly, in small, invisible ways. A breath that no longer trembles, a morning that doesn't begin with tears. That is healing too. Do not despise the gradual. The slow miracle is still a miracle. I am not just healing your circumstances, I am healing your soul. When you doubt your worth, remember this. I paid the highest price to call you mine. You are not an afterthought, not a mistake. You are intentional, created with purpose, sealed with love. The world may try to tell you otherwise, but its standards shift like sand. My truth stands firm. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. When you embrace that truth, no opinion can diminish your value. Guard your peace. Peace is not the absence of noise, but the presence of balance. It is found not in changing circumstances, but in resting your mind on me. When you fix your eyes on the storm, you sink. When you fix your eyes on me, you rise. Even in chaos, peace can dwell within your heart if you allow my spirit to lead you. Do not let regret write your story. You are not bound by what was. You are being reborn into what will be. Every chapter has its purpose, even the painful ones. One day you will look back and see how every page pointed you toward redemption. The ashes of your past will become the foundation of your purpose. You were never broken beyond repair, only reshaped for glory. There will be days when you don't feel my presence. Do not mistake silence for absence. Just as the teacher stays quiet during the test, I am still near. Trust what I taught you when the light was bright, even when the path grows dim. You walk by faith, not by feeling. And your faith, even the size of a mustard seed, moves mountains in heaven. So lift your head, child. This season will not define you. It will refine you. You are walking into a future written by divine hands. Every trial is a teacher, every loss a lesson, every challenge an invitation to trust deeper. Do not be afraid of the unknown. It is simply the canvas of miracles waiting to unfold. And when they do, you will know that it was not luck or chance, but love that led you here. My beloved child, when the road stretches long and uncertainty shadows your heart, remember this truth. You are never walking alone. I am with you in the stillness, in the noise, in the triumphs, and even in the tears that no one sees. Every step you take matters to me. Each heartbeat echoes a divine rhythm I placed within you long before the world called your name. Even when you cannot trace my hand, trust that my heart surrounds you. There will be days when faith feels distant, when hope seems fragile, and you wonder if anything sacred still lives within you. Do not despair. The flame may flicker, but it will not go out. My breath keeps it alive. Even the smallest spark of belief is enough to ignite miracles beyond imagination. Do not despise the small beginnings, for from them great light shall rise. The world may try to measure your worth by achievement, but I see your value in your endurance. You have not given up, though you have been wounded. You have chosen compassion when bitterness would have been easier. You have chosen prayer when silence tempted your heart. These are victories that heaven celebrates even when earth does not. My angels sing over quiet faithfulness. It is the sound of eternity in motion. You have asked me why the road to peace seems so steep. Because peace, my beloved, is not a destination. It is a posture of trust. It grows not from ease, but from surrender. True peace blooms in hearts that release the need to control, to understand, to fix what only grace can restore. You do not need to hold everything together. You simply need to hold on to me. For in my arms, nothing truly falls apart. I have watched you wrestle with questions that have no easy answers. The why that echoes in your soul does not offend me. Bring it to me. Even your doubt is sacred when it is laid before my presence. You are not punished for asking. You are invited to listen. For every question, I am the answer. Not always in explanation, but always in love. There are wounds that time alone cannot heal. You have tried to forget, but forgetting is not healing. Healing begins when you let the light touch what you hide. I do not come to shame you, but to restore you. I will reach into the deepest recesses of your pain and turn it into peace. The scars will remain, but they will no longer bleed. They will tell the story of my faithfulness. Child, you have seen doors close and people walk away, and you have mistaken it for loss. But what you call rejection, I often call redirection. When I remove someone from your path, it is never to punish you. It is to protect your purpose. Some people are part of your story, but not your destiny. And sometimes solitude is not loneliness. It is the sacred space where you remember who you are in me. Be still and know that I am working even in the silence. I see the nights when sleep escapes you, when your thoughts become heavy with memories that sting. But even in those long nights, I am near. My spirit surrounds you like a soft blanket of light, whispering peace into your restless mind. When tears fall quietly, know that I collect them. Not one drop is wasted. Every tear becomes a seed for future joy. The dawn that follows your darkest hour carries my promise of renewal. Do not be afraid of change. Transformation always feels like breaking before it feels like becoming. Caterpillars do not understand what wings mean until they fly. So too, you are being reshaped for heights you have not yet imagined. What feels like loss is often liberation. What you release now will make room for what I have prepared next. There will come a day when your joy will not depend on circumstances, when peace will not waver with the weather of your emotions. That day will come when you trust that my presence is enough. And even now, you can taste that freedom. When you stop chasing what was and begin embracing what is, you will see I'm already here. The miracle you wait for is often found in the gratitude you give today. Gratitude opens the gates of heaven faster than any plea. I know the world tells you to strive, to prove, to perform, but you were never created to earn love, only to receive it. My love is not wages for your work. It is the soil where your soul rests. When you finally stop striving, you will begin living. For the most holy thing you can do is to be still and let yourself be loved. You are not competing for attention in heaven. You already have my full gaze. Your future is not fragile. It is anchored in eternal design. The plans I have for you cannot be stolen, delayed, or destroyed. Even when everything seems to crumble, I am rebuilding something greater in its place. Your destiny does not depend on perfection. It depends on persistence and faith. Keep trusting, keep walking, and watch as my promises unfold before you. I know there are dreams within you that seem impossible now, but I am not limited by time or circumstance. What you thought was too late is right on schedule in my plan. Dream again, child. Breathe hope again. The same power that raised the dead lives within you. And nothing is impossible when faith is alive. As you walk into the coming days, carry this truth. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not your past, not your mistakes, not your fears. My love does not waver when you fall. It reaches lower to lift you up. It does not lessen when you doubt. It strengthens to restore your belief. My love is the constant thread weaving through every season, binding your story to eternity. You are mine, now and forever. So rest tonight in this promise. You're covered, protected, and deeply loved. Let the weight slip from your shoulders and the worry fade from your heart. The world will still spin, but you can sleep knowing that I'm awake. Close your eyes, breathe in peace, and let gratitude fill the spaces where fear once lived. Tomorrow will bring new light, and I will be there to meet you in it. My beloved, as the new day unfolds, I want you to remember something sacred. Peace is not the absence of struggle, but my presence within it. You will face storms, yes, but storms reveal the strength of your foundation. Each wave that crashes against you only proves that you were built on rock, not sand. The shaking you feel is not destruction. It is the sound of your roots growing deeper. Hold fast, for I am the calm in every tempest. When the world tells you to rush, I tell you to rest. Haste will rob you of wonder. The beauty of my creation was not made for hurried eyes. Slow down enough to see the sunrise I painted just for you. Listen to the rhythm of your own breath. That is proof that I am near. Be still and know that I am God. You have prayed for clarity, for answers to appear immediately. But my wisdom rarely comes in lightning. It comes like dawn, gradually, gently, faithfully. Every step forward will bring new light, and what was once hidden will become clear. If I showed you everything now, you would not need faith. But faith is the bridge between where you stand and where I'm leading you. Trust the process, even when you cannot see the promise. There will be days when your heart aches for something you cannot name. That longing is not emptiness. It is a divine reminder that this world is not your home. You were created for eternity, and every earthly desire points you toward heaven. Do not despise the ache. It keeps your spirit awake to what truly matters. Every hunger of the heart is a call to draw nearer to me. Let that longing lead you, not into despair, but into deeper communion. Sometimes you will feel the tension between who you were and who you are becoming. That tension is transformation. You are not regressing. You are being remade. Every layer that falls away, fear, pride, doubt, makes room for love to expand. Do not fight the change, flow with it. For what I am shaping in you will one day shine brighter than you imagined. The world glorifies noise, but heaven celebrates silence. In the quiet, my voice becomes clear. The noise outside you will always try to drown the whisper within you. That is why I lead you to still waters, not only to refresh you, but to remind you who you are. Your worth is not in doing, it is in being. Rest in the assurance that your existence is already a miracle. There will be people who misunderstand your faith, who mock your gentleness or question your peace. Do not harden your heart toward them. Compassion is your greatest weapon. When others curse you, bless them. When they reject you, pray for them. For in doing so, you reflect the heart of Christ himself. Love your enemies, for love disarms darkness. You do not need to have all the answers to inspire others. Your honesty, your resilience, your faith amid pain, these are testimonies that preach louder than words. People do not follow perfection. They follow authenticity. So do not hide your scars. They are not marks of failure. They are medals of survival. Every healed wound is proof that my grace works in real lives like yours. I see how hard you try to hold everything together for others. To be strong, to smile, to lead with grace. But even the strongest souls need rest. Let me carry you for a while. You do not need to perform for my approval. I loved you before your first success and after your greatest mistake. You are not valuable because of what you do. You are valuable because you are mine. There will come moments when you feel invisible, when no one seems to notice your kindness, your efforts, or your tears. But heaven keeps perfect records of every act of love. Not one gesture goes unseen. When you give quietly, when you forgive silently, when you love without expecting anything in return, you are building eternal treasure. And one day, when I reveal the full story, you will see how your hidden faith changed the world in ways you never knew. Keep sowing in secret. The harvest will come. There are seasons when the soil feels dry, when prayers seem unanswered. But remember, seeds grow underground long before they break the surface. You may not see progress yet, but that does not mean it is not happening. Patience is the gardener of faith. Water your hope daily with gratitude and trust, and in time, you will see the green shoots of breakthrough rise through the cracks. Every prayer you've sown is alive beneath the soil. You are learning that faith is not fragile. It bends but never breaks. Like gold in the furnace, it is refined by fire. Every trial is forging resilience in your spirit. And when you emerge, you will not smell of smoke. You will shine like light. The fire that once terrified you will become the testimony that sets others free. What once burned you will now bless you. You ask, Lord, when will I finally see peace? Peace begins the moment you stop fighting my timing. You cannot rush what I am building. Some blessings require maturity to sustain them. If I gave you everything too soon, it would crush you instead of crown you. Wait faithfully. Your crown is being forged in patience. When confusion rises and choices weigh heavily on your mind, return to this truth. I am not the author of chaos. My spirit always leads with peace, never pressure. If you feel torn, step back until calm returns. Decisions made in panic rarely bear fruit, but choices rooted in peace always align with my will. Follow peace. It is the language of heaven guiding you home. And when the night falls again, remember, I never stop watching over you. While you sleep, I work. While you rest, I restore. When you awaken, new mercies will greet you like sunlight over gentle hills. Your story is still unfolding, written in grace and sealed in hope. Morning will always come for those who trust in me. My precious child, life will always have its seasons, some bright with laughter, others heavy with silence. But through every changing sky, my presence remains constant. When joy fills your home, I am there celebrating with you. When sorrow lingers like a shadow, I am there too, sitting beside you in the quiet. You never walk a single road without me by your side. Sometimes the weight of yesterday tries to follow you into today. You replay conversations, mistakes, regrets, as if rewriting them could bring peace. But peace is not found in revisiting what's gone. It's found in releasing it to me. Let the past go. It is not your enemy, it is your teacher. Learn from it, but do not live in it. I know the memories that haunt you at night, the ones that whisper, if only. But the pages of your story are not bound by human ink. They are written in mercy. Every failure has been met with forgiveness. Every wound has become an opportunity for redemption. Do not carry the burden of a story I have already redeemed. Forgive yourself as I've already forgiven you. There are people you once held close who are no longer part of your journey. Do not grieve their absence as though you are empty. You are evolving. Some souls are lessons, not lifelong companions. Their purpose in your life has been fulfilled, and now I am calling you toward new connections that align with your growth. Trust the pruning process. Every branch I trim makes room for new fruit to grow. You are not losing. You are making space for abundance. When you find yourself in moments of uncertainty, take comfort in knowing that even when you can't see the path, your steps are guided by grace. I am ahead of you, behind you, and within you. You are surrounded by purpose. Even your detours are divine. Nothing is wasted in the hands of the one who works all things for good. Trust my timing, for I am never late. You have prayed for strength, and I've answered not by removing challenges, but by walking through them with you. It is in adversity that courage is revealed. The fire does not destroy the gold, it purifies it. So too your trials are refining your spirit. And when you emerge from the flames, you will shine with a brilliance forged by faith. The world will see not your scars, but my glory reflected in your endurance. When fear grips your heart and whispers that you are not enough, silence it with truth. You are more than enough because I dwell within you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. You are not disqualified by your flaws. You are qualified by my grace. The very things you think discredit you are the vessels I use to display my strength. Walk boldly, not because you are fearless, but because you are never alone. There will be days when the noise of the world grows loud and the quiet of faith feels far away. When that happens, come back to your breath. It is my spirit within you, sustaining your life. Inhale my peace. Exhale your worries. You do not need to fix everything at once. You need only rest in my presence, one heartbeat, one breath at a time. Peace will return like the tide, slowly, surely, beautifully. You have asked me, why must I keep forgiving those who hurt me? Because forgiveness is not for them, it is for you. Each act of forgiveness breaks a chain that tries to hold your soul hostage. Forgiveness is freedom, and freedom is holy. I will handle justice. Your task is to keep your heart free of bitterness. Release it to me and I will turn pain into peace. Child, I have seen how much you love others, how you give, how you care, how you pour from your heart even when it costs you. But I also see how little you allow yourself to receive. Do not confuse humility with denial. To receive love is not prideful, it is obedient. When you let others bless you, you honor the way I work through them. You are not meant to carry everything alone. Let community become your reminder that my love moves through human hands. There are blessings waiting that your hands cannot yet hold because your heart still clings to what I'm asking you to release. You cannot receive new wine in old wineskins. Let go. It will not be loss. It will be liberation. For every door that closes, I am opening another, one that leads to deeper joy and peace beyond your imagination. Trust that what I take, I replace with better. When doubt creeps in, when faith feels thin, remember the miracles you've already seen, the times you were rescued without explanation, the peace that came when logic failed. Those moments were not coincidence, they were confirmation. I have never failed you, and I will not start now. Even when I am silent, I am still sovereign. Faith is remembering my faithfulness when feelings fade. Lift your eyes, beloved. Stop looking at what fell apart and start noticing what's being rebuilt. The ruins of yesterday are becoming the foundation of your testimony. You will tell the story one day, and others will find hope in your journey. Every scar you carry will point someone else toward healing. This is how redemption works. It multiplies through lives willing to be restored. When you feel you've reached the end of your strength, that is where mine begins. You were never designed to sustain yourself. Your dependence on me is not weakness, it is wisdom. Rest your weary soul in my hands. Even as you breathe these words, I am renewing your energy, your vision, and your faith. You are not finished, you are being refilled. And when the day ends and the stars once again crown the heavens, know this: you are loved beyond measure. My care for you does not fade with daylight. It deepens in the quiet. I'm the God who never sleeps nor slumbers. Close your eyes, beloved. You are safe, covered, and surrounded by divine peace. The night is not something to fear. It is my blanket of rest for your soul. My child, every sunrise you see is a reminder that mercy is new again. Yesterday's burdens do not belong to today. Let grace reset your spirit each morning. You are not called to carry yesterday's sorrows into the light of this new day. Breathe deeply now and remember, every breath is evidence that I'm not done with you. You may think your progress is too slow, but in heaven's rhythm, nothing is wasted. A single act of faith, a single moment of surrender, shifts eternity in ways you cannot see. I am weaving purpose through every pause, every delay, every detour. The slowness you feel is not stagnation, it is sanctification. Do not measure time by what you see. Measure it by what I am doing within you. In stillness, I am working. When worry begins to rise like a tide, do not try to outthink it, outtrust it. You cannot control the waves, but you can choose where to anchor. Anchor in my promises, and no storm will pull you under. The winds may howl, the waters may roar, but my hand will hold you steady. You were never meant to sink. You were meant to sail by faith. Peace is not the absence of waves. It is confidence in the one who commands them. You have wondered, why must I wait so long for breakthrough? Because some blessings require growth to sustain them. If I gave you everything at once, you would lose sight of me in the abundance. I'm not withholding, I am preparing. Preparation takes time, and time in my hands is never wasted. Every moment of waiting deepens your wisdom and sharpens your vision. I see your faithfulness in small things, the prayers you whisper when no one's watching, the kindness you show when no one says thank you. These moments are not unseen. Heaven counts every seed sown in love. One day you will walk through fields overflowing with fruit from these hidden acts. Do not tire of doing good, for in due time you will reap if you do not give up. Faithfulness in the unseen brings favor in the open. There are wounds you carry not on your body, but in your spirit. Wounds from words, from losses, from betrayal. You have tried to hide them under smiles and strength, but I see them clearly. Bring them to me. Do not fear exposure. I do not heal what you pretend is whole. Lay it bare before me, and I will touch it gently until peace replaces pain. Healing is not forgetting, it is remembering without fear. Sometimes you feel as if you've taken 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. Do not despise the slow pace of progress. Even backward steps can lead forward when grace is your guide. Your journey is not linear, it is layered. Each rise and fall is shaping your heart to mirror mine. Even detours are destinations in disguise when I am directing your path. When the noise of the world fills your mind with anxiety, withdraw into the sanctuary of silence. You do not need to shout to be heard in heaven. Even a whisper carries weight when spoken in faith. In silence, I remind you who you are. You are not what the world calls you. You are who I say you are, chosen, beloved, redeemed. Let that truth quiet every storm inside you. There will be days when it feels as if the prayers of others are answered faster than yours. Do not let comparison steal your peace. I'm writing different stories for different souls. Your timeline is not broken. It is beautifully personal. When I delay, it is not neglect. It is precision. And when the right time comes, your answer will arrive like dawn. Sudden, radiant, undeniable. I know you question your strength. You say, Lord, I am too tired. But exhaustion is not failure. It is a sign that you have given your all. Now it is my turn. Rest in me, and I will renew your energy like an eagle rising on new wings. You cannot fly if you refuse to pause. Your rest is holy. It honors the rhythm of heaven itself. The world celebrates noise and power, but I celebrate peace and purpose. Do not mistake visibility for value. Some of my greatest works are done in secret. A seed grows best in darkness where no one applauds. Likewise, your growth in solitude is sacred. The unseen seasons are birthing greatness within you. When no one sees, I see. You may wonder why I allow struggle to remain even when you pray for ease. Ease teaches comfort, but struggle teaches strength. I am not cruel. I am cultivating courage. When you learn to praise through pain, your spirit becomes unstoppable. Joy that survives the storm is joy that no one can steal. You are becoming a warrior clothed in grace. Sometimes faith will feel like standing in the rain with no sign of the rainbow. But the rainbow was never a promise of ease. It was a covenant of faithfulness, and I have never broken a covenant. The rain will end, and when it does, you will see the colors of hope arching across your sky. Until then, dance in the rain. Worship while you wait. For your praise in the storm is the sound of victory. You have thought, maybe I've missed my chance. But my plans do not expire. Even your detours are woven into destiny. The doors you thought were closed for good are not locked. They are simply waiting for my timing. I specialize in resurrection. Dreams, faith, courage, love. Nothing is ever too late for the one who conquered death. Lift your eyes now. The horizon glows with the promise of renewal. This is not the end of your story. It is the unfolding of a new chapter. I'm turning mourning into melody, ashes into beauty, fear into freedom. You will not merely survive, you will shine. And your light will help others find their way home to me. So breathe, rest, and believe again. You are exactly where you need to be, on the path I designed, in the grace I provided. Do not rush ahead. Do not fall behind. Just walk with me. And as you do, peace will follow you like a gentle river, flowing steady and strong through every season of your soul. You are loved beyond measure, now and forever. Oh, my beloved, I have seen the tears that never reached your pillow, the ones that fell silently within your heart. I know the prayers you spoke in whispers, the hopes you barely dared to hold. Every unspoken ache has reached heaven's ear. You are not forgotten, not unseen, not unheard. I am near to the brokenhearted, and I rescue those crushed in spirit. When you feel weary, remember this. Your strength does not come from striving, it comes from surrender. Lay down the heavy expectations the world places on you. You do not have to prove your worth. Your existence already proves my love. Stop chasing perfection. I never asked for it. What I ask is honesty, a heart that turns toward me again and again. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. You wonder if I am still writing beauty from your pain. Yes, child, I am. Even now, threads of gold are being woven through the fabric of your story. What you thought was chaos is becoming divine composition. The melody of your life is not over. It is only changing key. And the next note will be more beautiful because of the silence that came before it. I know it feels like you have been walking through the valley for too long. The shadows seem endless, the light too far away. But valleys are not graves. They are classrooms of faith. It is here that you learn to hear my voice more clearly. It is here that roots of trust grow deep and courage is born. When the mountaintop comes again, you will see how the valley shaped your strength. Do not fear the unknown path ahead. The future is not something to dread. It is something I am already shaping for your good. I have gone before you. Every step is guided, every turn held within my wisdom. Even when you can't see the way, walk anyway. Your obedience builds bridges across uncertainty, and every bridge leads closer to peace. You ask, what if I fail again? Then I will still be here. Failure does not disqualify you from grace. It invites you deeper into it. Each fall teaches humility. Each rise teaches resilience. Do not fear falling. Fear refusing to rise. For I am not counting your mistakes, I am counting your returns. When your prayers feel unanswered, remember, I am not a vending machine for miracles. I am a father shaping souls. My goal is not just to grant wishes, but to build warriors of faith. You were created for more than comfort. You were created for courage. Courage to forgive, to believe, to love again when life breaks your heart. Courage to walk in light even when darkness calls your name. Faith that costs nothing changes nothing. You have asked me to open doors, but I sometimes keep them closed to protect you. Not all opportunities are blessings, some are distractions. When I say no, it is never rejection. It is redirection. Every closed door hides a greater opening. The right door will not require you to shrink your soul to fit. It will lead you to purpose that feels like peace. Child, let gratitude be your constant prayer. Thank me not just for what I've given, but for what I've withheld. Thank me for the lessons hidden in the losses, for the mercy behind the delays. Gratitude transforms ordinary moments into sacred ground. When you choose gratitude over grumbling, heaven opens wider over your life. You will begin to see blessings that were always there, waiting for thankful eyes. I know you carry worries about the future, about finances, relationships, health, but worry is a thief that steals joy before trouble even arrives. Lift your eyes, beloved. You are not held together by circumstance, but by my sovereignty. Trust that the one who created galaxies can surely guide your tomorrow. I have never failed you yet, and I will not start now. Do not let the fear of what could go wrong stop you from believing in what could go right. Fear magnifies shadows. Faith magnifies light. When you take one step in trust, the next one will appear. I never ask you to leap blindly. I ask you to walk boldly, because faith is not foolishness. It is confidence in my character, and my character is unchanging love. You have been strong for so long. You've carried burdens that no one else saw. It's time to rest, child. Lay your armor down for a while. Let me fight for you. You do not need to fix every battle. Some victories are won in surrender. Let my peace stand guard over your mind tonight. You are safe within my care. I know there are days when you feel unworthy of love, when shame whispers lies that you are too broken. But nothing you have done can separate you from my grace. Your scars do not scare me. They move me. For in those very places of weakness, my strength shines brightest. When you finally stop running from me, you'll realize I was never chasing you to punish, but to embrace. There is no condemnation for those who are in me. Lift your eyes to the horizon again. The light you see is not the end. It is the beginning of a new dawn. I am doing a new thing. Can you perceive it? The ground that felt barren is about to bloom. Streams are forming in your desert. Hope is rising from the dust, and you will stand again stronger, gentler, wiser, freer. Soon you will understand why you had to walk through the storms, why prayers took time to be answered. You will see how every delay was divine direction. And when that revelation comes, gratitude will overflow like a river. You will no longer ask, why me, but thank you. Because everything that once hurt will have healed into wisdom, and every scar will tell a story of survival and grace. For now, breathe in the calm of this moment. The world will keep spinning, but your soul can rest in stillness. You are not behind. You are being aligned. Let go of what you cannot change and embrace what remains. My love. It is constant, unshakable, eternal. Even in silence, it speaks louder than fear. As this chapter of reflection draws to a close, remember, your story is far from over. There are miracles waiting just beyond your obedience. Do not quit now. Your breakthrough is closer than it seems. Heaven rejoices not in your perfection, but in your perseverance. Keep walking, keep believing, keep resting in me. The best is yet to come. My beloved child, I have walked with you through the wilderness, and I have seen your spirit rise through the dust. Every tear, every sigh, every whispered why has become a note in the song of your faith. You may not realize it yet, but the melody of your endurance is echoing through eternity. Each step you've taken has brought light into the shadows, and heaven rejoices with every moment you choose to trust me instead of fear. There were times when you looked around and saw nothing changing. You prayed, you waited, and silence answered you. But silence does not mean absence. When you could not see me, I was moving mountains behind the veil. I was rearranging the path ahead so that when you arrived, everything would align with my plan. Your waiting was not wasted. It was woven with purpose. I have watched you wrestle with doubt, question your purpose, and wonder if I truly hear you. I hear you. I always have. Even your sighs are prayers when they rise from a heart that longs for me. Do not measure your faith by your feelings. Measure it by your persistence. Every time you rise again, heaven whispers, "This one still believes." Faith is not the absence of doubt. It is the decision to trust through it. There are seasons when the battle feels endless, when fatigue seeps into your bones, and the thought of pressing on feels impossible. But even in those moments, my hand never left yours. I am the strength beneath your weakness, the breath beneath your prayer, the fire beneath your hope. You were not created to carry everything alone. I have surrounded you with unseen angels who guard your steps and lift your spirit when it falters. You are held in a circle of divine protection. When you faced loss, when the ones you loved drifted away, I was near. I saw your heart break quietly while the world kept moving. And in that stillness, I began healing what no human could touch. Pain has a voice, but so does redemption. Wherever pain is screamed loudest, I'm planting peace even louder. In the soil of your sorrow, new life is rising. Do not mistake the pruning for punishment. When I remove what you thought you needed, it is not loss. It is preparation. I never take without intending to give more, but the gifts of heaven require open hands, not clenched fists. Release what no longer belongs, and you will discover blessings waiting in the space left behind. Letting go is the gateway to receiving. There will be moments when people misunderstand you, when they question your heart, your choices, even your faith. Do not let their opinions become your reflection. Their voices are not your compass. My truth is, when you walk in obedience, misunderstanding will often follow, but so will divine favor. Those who reject you now will one day see that you were guided by grace all along. And when that day comes, they too will find me through your example. You have prayed for peace in your home, for unity in your family, for hearts to turn back to me. Do not think I have ignored those cries. I am working in ways you cannot yet perceive. I am softening hearts, aligning timing, and preparing conversations that will bring healing. Keep loving, keep forgiving, keep standing in faith. The transformation will not be loud. It will begin in the quiet whispers of repentance and restoration. My child, you have been asking for a sign, something visible to prove that I am near. Look closer. The sunrise that greets you, the peace that meets you when you pray, the unexpected kindness that finds you. These are my signs. I speak not only in thunder and miracles, but in whispers and details. You are surrounded by divine evidence. Open your eyes and you will see. Every good thing that arrives unplanned is heaven smiling on you. The enemy will try to convince you that you are unworthy of purpose, that you are too flawed to make an impact. Do not listen. I specialize in using the broken to heal the broken. The same wounds that once made you hide will one day make you a source of healing for others. Every scar has a story, and every story can save a soul. What once hurt you deeply will now become the place where my light shines brightest. You do not have to chase my approval. You already have it. You do not have to earn my love. You live in it. Stop striving for what is already yours. Let your heart rest in the truth that you are fully known and fully loved. I do not love a future version of you. I love you right here, right now as you are. That love is not fragile, it is eternal. When others walk away, when promises are broken, when trust is betrayed, come to me. Let my faithfulness become your anchor. Human love may falter, but divine love never fails. You are not defined by who left. You are defined by who remains, and I remain always. Even when you let go of me, I never let go of you. Your purpose has not expired. You are still part of the divine story being written. Every day you wake up is proof that heaven still has work for you to do. Do not let fear convince you that your best days are behind you. They are ahead, bursting with opportunity, healing, and new beginnings. The world still needs the light I placed within you. When you walk through darkness, remember, even the stars need the night to shine. Your trials are the canvas for miracles. Do not curse the night. Bless it for revealing the light. Soon you will understand why the storm had to come, not to destroy you, but to awaken your strength. And when you emerge, the same winds that once terrified you will carry you forward. For nothing can stop the soul that walks in divine purpose. So now take another deep breath. Let go of the weight that doesn't belong to you. This is a sacred moment between us. In this stillness, I am restoring what was lost, rekindling what was dim, and reviving what once felt dead. You are stepping into a new rhythm, one where grace leads and peace follows. Be still and know that I am God. The night will pass, the dawn will rise, and with each sunrise, a new mercy will greet you. You are loved beyond reason, held beyond measure, chosen beyond question. Walk boldly, my child, for I am with you always, even to the end of the age. My love is your compass, my word your light, and my promise your everlasting home. You are mine now and forever. My beloved, as the journey unfolds before you, know that nothing has been wasted. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment was a piece of divine design. You may have wondered why the path had to twist when all you wanted was a straight road. But a straight road does not build strength, it only builds speed. I have been shaping you for endurance, a soul that stands firm when the storms arrive. There were moments when you thought you had lost everything. But look closer, you never lost me. And when you still had me, you still had everything. You thought the broken pieces would never fit again, yet in my hands they became a mosaic of mercy. What was once shattered now reflects my glory. Behold, I make all things new. Do not let regret keep you bound to yesterday. Regret looks backward, but faith looks ahead. You cannot step into the promise if your heart is anchored to the past. Release what you cannot rewrite. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know then. Grace has already covered it all. I am not counting your failures. I am redeeming them into lessons of light. You have asked me to reveal your purpose, but your purpose is not hidden. It is unfolding. It appears in each act of love, in every quiet yes to my will. Purpose is not a destination. It is a rhythm, a holy harmony between your obedience and my orchestration. The more you walk with me, the clearer your calling becomes. Each day offers a new verse in the song I'm composing through your life. And together, we are creating something eternal. You are not behind, child. You are right where you need to be for the next miracle to find you. The world measures success by speed, but I measure growth by surrender. Rest in the rhythm of my timing. When I move slowly, it is because I am building something that will last. The roots must grow deep before the tree can stand tall. When anxiety tries to grip your heart, pause and breathe my peace in deeply. Do not wrestle the storm. Rest in the stillness. For peace is not found when chaos ends. Peace is found when you invite me into it. My peace surpasses understanding because it flows from eternity, not emotion. Let it guard your heart like a gentle fortress. Let it remind you that even in the storm, the boat still belongs to me. There will come days when the weight of the world feels unbearable. When it does, come to me. Lay your burdens at my feet. I never meant for you to carry them alone. Each worry surrendered becomes a doorway to freedom. Each fear released becomes a step into faith. Let my hands hold what your heart cannot. I know there are moments when you look at others and wonder why their path seems easier, but do not compare your wilderness to someone else's garden. You do not see the roots beneath their soil. Your journey is tailor-made to draw out your purpose, to refine your gifts, to expand your compassion. Comparison steals joy. Contentment multiplies it. Your race is sacred. Run it with peace. Your prayers are not lost in the wind. They are stored in heaven like precious fragrance. Not one has been forgotten. They will return to you in divine timing, blooming as answers in unexpected places. Keep praying even when you feel nothing. Faith is not measured by emotion but by persistence. Every whispered amen moves heaven's hand. I have not forgotten the dreams I planted in you. Some may have slept beneath the surface, waiting for the right season to bloom. That season is coming. The dream you thought was dead still breathes beneath the soil. I am watering it with grace, sunlight, and divine opportunity. Soon, you will see the fruit of years you thought were wasted. Do not despise small beginnings. A seed looks insignificant before it becomes a tree. Likewise, your small acts of faith are shaping miracles beyond sight. Each kind word, each quiet prayer, each unseen act of love, they are eternal investments. Heaven counts what the world overlooks, and I'm pleased with the work you do in silence. I see the kindness you offer, even when it's unreturned. I see the times you chose forgiveness when anger would have been easier. These moments are holy offerings, the fragrance of your faith rising to my throne. You are never unnoticed, never unseen. Even in your quiet obedience, angels take note. Your faithfulness moves the heavens. There is a harvest waiting for you, a season of joy that will overflow from the very fields you sowed with tears. I have not forgotten a single drop. You will reap in laughter what you planted in sorrow. When the time is right, the doors will open easily. The way will clear effortlessly, and you will know this was grace, not luck. For I am the Lord of both seed and harvest, and I always keep my promises. Do not fear the future. You and I will face it together. When you walk into new territory, I walk before you. When you face uncertainty, I whisper clarity. And when you doubt your ability, I remind you of mine. You are never without guidance. You are never without me. Let your heart rest tonight in the truth that you are safe, loved, and chosen. You are not defined by what happened to you, but by the one who stands beside you. Your story is still being written, and the next chapter is one of peace. Rest, beloved. The same God who carried you through yesterday is already in your tomorrow. Sleep in grace and rise in strength, for I am with you always. My beloved, the dawn of a new beginnings is drawing near. You have walked through seasons of pruning, of waiting, of surrender, and now life begins to bloom again. The ground that once felt barren is bursting with color. This is the season of restoration, the quiet unveiling of promises once buried beneath your tears. Lift your eyes, for redemption has already begun. There is beauty in the becoming. What once felt like delay was divine design. You are not the same soul who first entered the storm. You have been softened by mercy, strengthened by trial, and shaped by grace. The cracks you feared would break you have become the places where my light shines through. What the enemy meant for harm, I have turned for good. You see, my child, transformation is not a single moment. It is a journey of unfolding trust. I do not rush your growth. I refine it gently, like a potter shaping clay. Sometimes I must press deeper, not to harm, but to strengthen the vessel. Every curve, every form, every mark is intentional. And when the fire comes, it is not destruction. It is sealing your purpose and permanence. You are a masterpiece in progress, made holy through surrender. When you step into what's next, do not fear the unknown. For what is unknown to you is already known to me. I have gone before you to prepare favor, guidance, and open doors. You will not have to chase what belongs to you. It will recognize your faith and find you. Walk forward with courage, not because you see the full map, but because you trust the one who drew it. Every step is sanctified when it is walked in faith. Remember, courage does not mean you feel no fear. Courage means you move forward even when fear is loud. You are not alone in the unknown. I am the still voice that steadies you. And when your legs tremble, when your confidence wavers, I will lend you my strength. You never walk into new territory without my presence leading the way. Wherever you go, I go too. There will be people who doubt your calling, who say you've changed too much or not enough. Let them talk. You do not need to explain obedience. Your transformation will speak louder than your defense. Those who truly see through my eyes will recognize my reflection in your growth. and those who cannot yet see will learn in time through the fruit your faith bears. You have been faithful in the hidden seasons, and I have taken note. Now the time of unveiling approaches. You will begin to see doors open that once seemed sealed shut. Opportunities will arise not from striving, but from alignment. Because when your heart is aligned with heaven, favor becomes your shadow, and every step you take will leave a trail of light for others to follow. Do not shrink to fit into old spaces that no longer hold your purpose. Growth requires new ground, and though stepping away may feel painful, it is sacred. Every ending I ordain is an invitation to something greater. The chapter you're closing was never meant to be the whole story. Let it rest with gratitude and turn the page with hope. There are promises I made long ago that are now waking from their rest. Promises of healing, of reconciliation, of destiny fulfilled. You will begin to see them bloom in unexpected ways. Do not rush them. Simply remain open. Every promise matures in the soil of patience. And when the fruit appears, it will taste of grace, not striving. There is a fire within you that will not go out. It is not ambition, it is calling. And calling does not fade when circumstances shift. Even when doors close, your purpose remains alive, waiting for the next season of opportunity. Do not confuse delay with denial. The vision is for an appointed time, and that time will come. When the world tries to define success by status or wealth, remember this: true success is peace. It is waking each morning knowing you are walking in the will of God. You will find that joy is not found in more, but in enough. Enough grace for today. Enough faith for the step before you. Enough love to pour out without fear of running dry. Peace is the crown of those who walk in purpose. When you grow weary of waiting for your someday, remember that purpose is not waiting in the future. It is happening now. The act of trusting me today is sacred. You are living your calling even in the mundane. Every dish washed in patience, every word spoken in kindness, every quiet act of forgiveness, all of it builds eternity. Heaven celebrates the small things that are done with great love. Your ordinary faithfulness is extraordinary to me. When doubt comes, do not fight it with force. Meet it with remembrance. Remember how I provided when the way seemed closed. Remember the peace that came in impossible moments. Memory is the antidote to fear. The same God who parted seas still moves mountains. The same God who calms storms still speaks peace to your soul today. And as night falls again, rest without fear. Do not rehearse your worries in the dark. Release them. You do not need to plan tomorrow when I'm already there. Close your eyes, beloved. Let my presence cradle your thoughts, and let my promises sing you to sleep. Tomorrow's dawn will carry new mercy, and it will be enough. The story I'm writing through you is not one of tragedy, but triumph. It is a story of grace overcoming guilt, of faith defeating fear, of light breaking through the longest night. And one day, when you look back, you will not see loss. You will see love guiding every step. Because even in your lowest moments, you were never alone. You were being held by the author of eternity. Your ending will be more beautiful than your beginning. Beloved child, the time has come to rest not in exhaustion, but in fulfillment. You have walked through the valley, climbed the mountain, and discovered that the strength carrying you was never your own. Through every season, the breaking and the building, the silence and the song, I have been here. And now a new chapter begins, one written not in tears, but in triumph. You have learned that peace is not a destination, it is a person, and I am that peace. You no longer need to chase what you already carry within. The love you've been searching for is already alive in you, because I placed it there. The answers you sought in the world were always hidden in my word. Now, your spirit understands what your heart has always known. You are mine, and nothing, not fear nor failure, not sin nor sorrow, can separate you from my embrace. My grace is sufficient, and my mercy endures forever. There will still be storms, yes, but now you know who calms them. There will still be nights when shadows creep across your thoughts, but now you know where the light lives. And when the world tries to make you forget, return to this truth. You are not alone. The same God who began this journey with you will walk beside you until the end of days. For my presence is not seasonal, it is eternal. You have wondered what purpose all this pain could possibly serve. Now look, your heart beats with compassion for others in pain. You listen with empathy, you comfort with understanding, you forgive more quickly. That is the fruit of suffering made sacred. The pain that once isolated you has become a bridge to others. Every wound turned into wisdom, every scar into a story of redemption. Do not hide what I have healed. Your story carries light, and light was never meant to be hidden. Speak hope into broken places. Love those who walk the same dark paths you once knew. Let your life be the evidence that miracles still happen, that faith still works, that grace still saves. You are not just a survivor, you are a messenger of mercy. The days ahead will require courage, but you are ready. Not because everything is easy, but because you now know how to walk by faith. You have learned that trust is not weakness. It is power anchored in divine love. You will move mountains, not by striving, but by believing. You will influence lives, not through force, but through quiet grace. And as you do, heaven will smile, for this is what you were created for. You may not see the full impact of your faith now, but eternity will reveal it. Every word of encouragement, every act of kindness, every hidden prayer, they ripple through generations. You are part of something far greater than you imagine. You are the light I placed in this world, and the darkness cannot overcome it. Even a small flame can guide many home. Keep shining, even when the night is deep. When weariness comes again, as it sometimes will, return to this space of stillness. Breathe, rest, remember. You do not need to have everything figured out. You need only remember who holds your heart. And when you whisper my name, Jesus, peace will return like a gentle wave, because my presence never leaves the one who calls on me. I know there are dreams in your heart still waiting to bloom. Do not give up on them. If they were born of my spirit, they will rise in my time. Keep tending to them with faith and prayer. For in due season you will reap if you do not give up. The vision may tarry, but it will surely come. When people look at your life, let them see not perfection, but perseverance. Not endless strength, but endless surrender. Because surrender is where the miracle begins. You are not called to be flawless, you are called to be faithful. And in your faithfulness, heaven's favor will follow. What you build in love will outlast every trial. Now let your heart rejoice. The night is past and morning has come. Your spirit is awake, your purpose alive, your faith renewed. You have learned to walk not by sight, but by trust. You have discovered that peace is not something to find, but something to live from. And you have seen that hope, once fragile, now burns steady and strong. Stand tall, beloved. You are a testimony that grace transforms ordinary souls into eternal stories. The same God who began this good work in you will complete it. Lift your eyes. The horizon glows with glory. You are walking into promise, carrying peace like armor and faith like flame. You have overcome not by might but by mercy. And when others ask how you endured, tell them this: I was never alone. Tell them about the nights you prayed and the mornings you rose anyway. Tell them about the strength that came from surrender, the peace that came from trust, the healing that came from love. Because your story will give others permission to hope again. You are living proof that faith still moves mountains. Now breathe deeply, child of grace. The world needs your light, your voice, your kindness. Go forward in peace, clothed in compassion, crowned with humility. Be the hands that heal, the heart that listens, the voice that blesses. Let every step you take whisper, God is good, for indeed He is and always will be. And if these words have stirred your heart tonight, if they reminded you that you are loved, seen, and chosen, then take a moment to share that love. Like this message so it may reach someone who needs it. Share it to spread light into dark places. Subscribe if you wish to walk this journey of prayer and peace each day. And leave a comment, a word of gratitude, a prayer, or simply, Amen. Your voice matters in this family of faith. As you close your eyes tonight, remember, you are safe in my arms. The same hands that shape the stars hold your heart. The same love that conquered death guards your dreams. Sleep now, my beloved. Tomorrow will meet you with new mercies, and I will be there. waiting with open arms. You are mine, forever.